My name is Sebastian Jackson. I'm the founder of the Social Club Grooming Company. To me, craft means doing something with one's hands and one's mind, manifesting something into the physical, taking it from the mind and using your hands to wield it into existence. And for me, I take it very personal, my craft. I think it's all about mastery.
Over a 22-year period, I probably have performed close to 40,000 haircuts.
When I first started cutting hair, the goal wasn't to own barbershops. The goal was to cut my way through college, to have an income while studying an undergrad. And then a salon opened on campus. In the 3-year period of operating that salon, I became a manager and, really started to understand retail. And because I was so hands-on and because, I was running day-to-day operations, and I started to feel like the owner, which gave me a lot of confidence in understanding that I could actually operate this business because in fact I was operating the business. The barbershops historically have been segregated by race, by gender, by sexual orientation. We wanted to be intentional about breaking those barriers. We wanted to be intentional about who we hired. So when someone walked into that shop, they saw themselves. From that intention came shop talk. We would have some of the most interesting conversations across cultures, across genders. And the barbershop and the salon has always been a place for cultural commentary and open dialogue and real talk. But I think when we did that across cultures, it really opened people up for learning about one another. And from that, shop talk started.
And so we started to kind of create a roster of folks that we wanted to highlight, using the barbershop as a way to tell their stories. And it turned into a bit of a TED Talk in a barbershop where the guests would give this monologue, but also get a haircut while doing it. And what we found was when those clippers turned on, we were able to get different insights because they felt at home, they felt comfortable in this environment. They felt like they were part of a community of folks that weren't judging them for mistakes they made or were really just there to learn from them.
What I've learned from failure is that it's a part of the process. I think a lot of us are crippled by fear. Some of us are driven by fear. And that fear is really of judgment. Just as much as I cut hair for other people, I'm cutting hair for myself. I've learned over time as an entrepreneur to seek out failure. It's a part of a process, and it tells you, this doesn't work. Let's try the next thing, and try the next thing, and try the next thing. Failure is imperative for an entrepreneur. Failure is imperative for a craftsman, right? A craftsperson. And that's how you learn. That's the best way to learn. And hopefully you have peers that aren't judgmental and that will give you space to fail. Because again, once you fail and learn from that, that's where the best lessons are.